Well, here at the Xray Indoor Euros in the Czech Republic, we have the track marked by the dreaded bot dots. But how difficult is it really? We asked a couple of the top drivers to tell us all about the circuit. Well, to talk about the track, we need someone who knows more than the fact that it just goes anti-clockwise. So we've chosen two of the guys who've been doing particularly well over the first few qualifying rounds. We have Martin Hudy from Xray and Dominik Fleishmann, who's driving the Hotbodies for LRP. Welcome, guys. We're starting on the straight. Now, to me, that would be a really easy part of the track. Is it for you guys?
Yeah, it is. No problems with that.
Now, of course, with the extra power we've had recently, of course, one thing we're seeing a lot with the cars is you're using the brakes a lot, aren't you, coming in? I mean, how is it an easy thing to get the brakes right every single time coming that first corner coming in there?
I think especially in this corner, it's not too easy to find the perfect braking point, but I think you get used to it. So, but it's not perfect every lap. So,
does that braking point move around from lap to lap, or are you like a Formula 1 driver who you have like a visual mark you use every time to brake?
No, it's just driver used to it. You know where to brake. It's not easy. I mean, to make every lap same time braking and everything, to make the corner exactly the same every time, it's very difficult. But it is very important to be consistent. So it's not easy.
Okay, we're going to follow ourselves around. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to take a shortcut here. Look, I'm going to actually step over the track. Now, you come around this week. You have kind of an open switchback here. I mean, what's the methodology of approaching that?
Yeah, it's important is to go a little, for me, without the throttle into the corner, but when I'm turning, I already accelerate to get a good on-power steering and to not be wide from the corner and driving to drive as much close to the dots as possible.
I think in this corner it's important not to hit the dots over there, then you have a bad corner. And I think for me it's important not to accelerate too much in this section because I overshoot sometimes then, but it's not that hard to drive, I think.
Now
the car's good.
If the car's good. Now behind us, we have a section here which is actually quite. And then we come into the only one on the track that's got very long, tight hairpins in.
Yeah, it's actually this corner is very difficult because you need to have a good on-power steering to be as quick as possible on the exit of the corner. So you have to go in, but on acceleration you have to have a good on-power steering to not lose the time with 180 corners because those are very tricky.
I mean, that's a big difference. Indoors, you tend to get a lot of this switchbacking, don't you? Yeah. Which you don't get, on tarmac circuits where you've got more space. I mean, does that mean you have a very different concept of the car? Not obviously set up to its carpet, but you have a kind of a different concept of where the car wants to be. Do you make it more front-endy, for example?
Yeah, I think that's very important that you have a lot of in-corner steering for this hairpins, and I don't like the corner much, so I always overshoot there, and I don't like these kind of corners. So
we then come to the section over there, which is again quite a traditional cut back through. That's again sort of medium, open, wide. I mean, when you set the car up, which part of the track do you think I can make the most amount of time on?
I think on the corner exit, because I made my car to get as much on-power steering as possible. So in the 180s my car is pretty good, but what is very tricky, then in the long sweepers the car is oversteering a lot, so then I'm hitting the dots. So this is very difficult to find a compromise in the setup to make the car as fast as possible in 180s and make it also drivable in the long sweepers.
Now, the other thing, obviously you guys all go out and practice together, you know each other. When you're out practicing, and perhaps in the first couple of rounds, are you just concentrating on your car, or are you thinking, oh, hang on, Martin here with my heat is catching me up, I should be faster here? What are you pacing yourself against?
Basically, you have to concentrate on your own car, but of course you're looking at other cars. It's like Formula 1 testing; they always concentrate on their own car, so that's what you have to do. You need to concentrate on the parts where you're slower. So if the lap times are good, then it's okay. But I think for the oval run, it's better when you're quicker, as quick as in every corner. So
you seem to be having a bit of a purple patch, we say in England, a good period indoors, and you're getting higher up than we're used to seeing you in finals.
Yeah, actually it's all about the testing and how you prepare for the race. Of course, there are so many good drivers so it's not easy to make the A final because in this class especially it's also a lot about the car and setup, and every small detail makes a huge differences. So you need, of course, good confidence and everything. So then
it did help having Freddie with you in the team on the two cars with TCXs.
Yeah, of course it's better. we're the only 2 Hotbodies in the whole field, so you have to have good teammates so you can make the car better, and it's very important to have a teammate at all. So even if it's only one person, but he helps a lot in the new team.
Well, we wish both the guys best luck for the rest of the day. Martin, I think, is currently very high up, and Dominik's very high up as well, and I'm in the middle of them. But stay tuned for more on F1 at the WS, where we'll be looking at a roundup of the day's events coming up soon.